Hey everybody, welcome back to Horror Trans. My name is Stephanie Bree. I am a transgender woman and I talk about all things horror. And today I'm talking about Puppetmaster, the original. So, Puppetmaster. I was hesitant to watch this movie because dolls scare me. Killer dolls scare me. Puppets, porcelain dolls, things of that nature. They really do terrify me. So, these are scary movies. To me. I'm also a little hesitant to watch them because they are Full Moon Pictures, and I am doing a horror icons video on them eventually, because as a movie studio, they specialize in low budget horror movies. But let's talk about Puppet Master. I have a hard time with this movie because I've seen it like 2 or 3 times, and it's kind of hard to follow. So it's hard for me to explain the plot because I don't know if I fully understand what's going on. So I believe there's a guy who is into some sort of witchcraft of some sort, voodoo or something, and he animates these puppets and turns them into little monsters. And then he dies, so the puppets get put in storage, I think is what happens. And this group of there's like a psychic convention at a hotel somewhere, and somebody discovers the puppets and releases them and brings them back to life, I guess, and turns them loose, and the puppets kill everybody in the hotel, all the psychics. And I guess that's what's happening. Not 1,000% because this movie is bonkers and not in a good way. It does have some interesting kills, and it does have what could be an interesting plot, except for it's confusing. And they do too much with the flashbacks, which is part of what makes it confusing because you're kind of like, what's real, what's not. You're trying to piece it together. I've only seen the first two Puppet Masters, so I'll talk about the second one eventually, but I feel like I need to rewatch the second one before I can talk about it because I don't really remember it, and I barely remember this one. So, this is a rent. I do not recommend this movie. This movie's rubbish. You don't need to own this in your collection. It's not worth it. It's pretty much a waste of your time. I haven't decided yet if I'm even going to watch the rest of the movies in this franchise. I bought the fucking box set thinking I would enjoy these movies because I grew up renting horror movies from the video store, and every fucking movie you rent, every horror movie you rent back then had an ad for Puppet Master and Hellraiser, and I loved the fuck out of Hellraiser, so I thought, oh yeah, sure, I'll like Puppet Master, why not? I didn't, so stay away from this movie, it's no good.